you're expecting more vendor support and more chipset support for the HSPA Plus
yes.
rollout. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, I think a lot of that sentiment and discussion came out in, a lot in Barcelona earlier this year, the big trade show there. And I think a couple of things happened. The availability of spectrum for LTE in Europe. There was a lot of plans for that spectrum to become available in the 2009 timeframe, and a lot of those plans have pushed out some, probably into 2010, maybe beyond. I think the economic climate made some operators think twice about the level of investment necessary for LTE, especially if it's not fully ready for prime time deployment, and the devices aren't fully ready yet, and there isn't a big ecosystem out there. So I think most of those operators in Europe on 3G HSPA today are far more seriously looking at and committing to HSPA Plus upgrade paths. That operator interest has driven much greater vendor effort to firm up and solidify their roadmaps, and that's paying huge dividends in the handset community and the chipset community, where we are seeing a lot of interest and development on HSPA Plus, and we'll see a lot of chipsets come out from companies like Qualcomm, in the early 2010 timeframe. So all the pieces are coming together, the vendor equipment, the handset piece, and I think 2010 is going to be a very exciting space from an HSPA Plus perspective.
T-Mobile's been rolling out some pretty advanced smartphones lately,
yeah.
And I'm not sure that is in keeping with your persona as a value the value conscious provider. So what are you finding with your smartphone rollouts? It looks like there's a lot of activity with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think our value is multidimensional for us, right? It's not just the price value piece. I mean, we've always looked to bring great devices to the marketplace. I mean, we're coupling a lot of that activity now with a very powerful 3G network. So if I take our first kind of hero 3G device in the G1, great traction on that product, significant uptake, interest, usage. We've seen usage on that device move from prior kind of smartphone levels in the 10 to 20 megabits per month to 300. So akin to what I'm sure you see out there from iPhone reported statistics. We're seeing consumers really appreciate and buy into the mobility aspect of broadband in a way that we've really not seen before. So we've just recently launched our second Google product in the MyTouch 3G, and that's pretty fresh. Our advertising's just started on that product, but a lot of interest in the market, and already great numbers of customers looking to upgrade and buy into that product. We have a 3G Sidekick product, which is proving very popular, and there's a lot happening in that 3G device space for us as we go through the end of 2009 and into 2010. So the value for us, we want to offer a great value to our customers, both in the experience, quality, all of those dimensions, and make it a really compelling customer proposition for them to be at T-Mobile and to come to T-Mobile. So having a great 3G network behind us is a powerful tool now, something that I think we're going to utilize to the full.
Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
This is Tracy Ford with RCR Wireless News.